So I wanted to take a few frames with this video to talk about three very interesting PlayStation 5 stories that have been making the rounds recently. One story is focused on two major games getting 120 frames per second support on one console versus the other and the internet's reaction. I'm sure you guys know where this is going. The second story is focused on a possible PlayStation 5 price drop in 6 months as reported by IGN Asia. And the third story is focused on custom PlayStation 5s already making the rounds, even though Sony shut down the custom PlayStation 5 plates company not too long ago. First, let me know how many of you are still waiting to get your PlayStation 5. I managed to get mine a day later, which kind of sucked considering I run a YouTube channel about the product, but obviously I'm still very much grateful to have one, with many out there, as we know, still trying to get one for themselves. So comment below, are you still waiting to get your PlayStation 5 or do you have one already? Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, PS5 custom consoles are already making the rounds. So ever since we found out we could remove the plates on the PlayStation 5, people have been creating concepts for the console left and right for months now. We've even had a full-blown company come out of nowhere to take advantage of this opportunity to make custom plates at the start of the generation, but unfortunately, as we know, they have been since shut down by Sony themselves. This, of course, hasn't stopped people on the internet from making their own custom consoles. One person made the console that I feel a lot of people want, and that is the all-black PlayStation 5. Reading from Video Game Chronicle, as spotted by Games Radar, one Reddit user used plastic dip to transform their PlayStation 5 into a black console. Plastic dip is described as a rubberized protective coating that can be sprayed, painted, or dipped into a wide range of materials, including metal. Another PlayStation 5 owner used a vinyl wrap to change the appearance of their PlayStation 5 console. Vinyl is wrapping more traditionally used to protect a car's paint and provide customization options. So while this isn't a full-on custom plate, I feel like the vinyl option might be one of the cleaner approaches to make custom skins that you can remove and try another instead of fully painting the side plates. I've heard D-Brand canceled their PlayStation 5 skins that many were looking forward to because it would be very hard for people to apply them, and yes, that is their real answer, that it was too hard for people to apply them, so they canceled the PlayStation 5 skins from their end. So vinyl wrap might just do the trick for a lot of you guys out there, but let me know in the comments below if you're going to customize your PlayStation 5 or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the second story of the video, a supposed PlayStation 5 price drop could be taking place in 6 months, according to IGN Southeast Asia. Reading from IGN, according to iPrice.sg, PS5 prices have been predicted to drop to 686 SGD for the standard version of the console and 564 SGD for the digital version. If that's not low enough, a year from now, November 2021, iPrice.sg predicts that the price will be dropping even lower to 521 SGD for the digital version and 634 SGD for the standard variant. That is 95 SGD less than the introductory price. For conversion's sake, 521 SGD converts to 400 USD, that's the digital version on their end, and 634 SGD converts to 470 USD, so a bit cheaper than what it is now in the US. So by next November, they're saying in Singapore at least, it'll drop to 470 USD for the physical version. And honestly, by that time in the West, I would expect some retailers to drop prices here and there for sales. Not by much, just a bit, considering by then the console is still only a year old. Now diving into the final story of the video, PlayStation 5 120 FPS issue. So recently, Digital Foundry released information in regards to a major game having 120 FPS on Series X and only 60 FPS on PlayStation 5. The game we're talking about first here is Warzone. So Digital Foundry recently ran tests for the game and have come to the conclusion after various tests applied to verify their results that on Series X, Warzone runs at 120 frames per second, while on PlayStation 5, it's still running at 60 frames per second. Digital Foundry does reveal it's not a smooth 120 frames on Series X, so keep that in mind. But to continue, Eurogamer makes a note on this saying that on PlayStation 5, Warzone is still listed as a PlayStation 4 game, and this is where the explanation lies. I've said this before, that Microsoft has put a lot of work into backwards compatibility, and to use the power that's on the Series X is probably an easier process than on the PlayStation 5 for last-gen games. I assume we could say last-gen games now for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One games. But to continue again, here's another developer pretty much explaining why this is the case. Reading from pushsquare.com, PlayStation 5 backwards compatibility can bring some stunning improvements to PlayStation 4 games, as the likes of Days Gone and Ghost of Tsushima demonstrate. However, one thing we learned with Rocket League this week is that developers need to port their games to Sony's next-gen console in order to get them running at 120 FPS. Here's what Xionix's senior communications manager Stephanie told us about its vehicular multiplayer smash. Enabling 120 Hz on Xbox Series S, X is a minor patch, but enabling it on PlayStation 5 requires a full native port due to how backwards compatibility is implemented on the console, and unfortunately it wasn't possible due to our focus elsewhere. So this is most likely why we haven't seen Warzone on PlayStation 5 get 120 FPS support, not because it's not capable, considering many other games on PlayStation 5 do have 120 frames per second support, including the latest Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War on PlayStation 5. But you guys let me know if you have tried 120 FPS yet or not. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button, as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is a part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below if you're old. Welcome back if you're new. Welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "We need custom PlayStation 5 plates." I know a lot of you guys want customization options out there. I wouldn't mind some myself. And if you agree on that point, destroy the comment section with "We need custom PS5 plates." And I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do, because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.